Come on.
Wing it. Just go solo.
I forgot the words now. Cowgirl, but she kept around for rolling in the hay. Once a man laid eyes on them, he couldn't walk away. But as the sky began to turn from heavenly and gray, she realized she was sane enough to get a man to stay. Snake skin leather, they never sparked a love that stuck. If one day you need me, believe me, you're shit out of luck.
You know what?
So much.
I'll whistle.
The dress was made of calico, it was turpentine. Told her she was prettier than all the girls combined. She knew that he was full of shit, but no, she didn't mind. Fuck your standards up and disappeared somewhere along the line. He been pressed against them and left them satisfied. But as soon as it was over, he had gone and left her side. The memory stuck with the boots, no matter how she tried. Fuck.
Then the wasted hours and the parts of her that died.
Snake skin and leather, they never
Sparked a love that stuck.
If one day you need me,
Believe me, you're shit out of luck.
he was gone before she woke, left in a puff of smoke.
He was a ghost inside the dawn.
She smoked her cigarette, drank the whiskey that he left.
The curtains were still drawn.
Time to ramble on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Bum, 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 bum.
No question? Why? Two questions. You only got one. No, I'm kidding. Please.
You're non-binary, and that song.
Well, I wrote it like.
Yeah, I was wondering when you wrote it. Now.
We've been singing it around the house like there, like yeah, but.
How that like feels you now to hear it.
Well, it's funny because I feel very different from the person I was when I create like some of that stuff from 2019 and like I wrote that with them in 2020 and like feel very like removed from the person I was. Like it talks about it in my artist statement, but like the piece about like the one that says taking the nuts for abusive fucks is like something that like I made when I honestly was immature and like angry and passed it around the school as revenge, and like I kind of grew up and learned that that's not like true justice in my head and in real life, and so I feel like a very like separate person from like a couple of those pieces. There's like one that I'm like shaming this guy for using drugs, and I'm like, that's like not what I'm about anymore. I do drugs. No, I'm just kidding. But like I was like shitting on for using drugs, and now I'm like into like harm reduction and stuff. Like I wouldn't actually shit on someone if they were addicted to drugs, but like at the time that was like, haha, heroin addict, loser. It's like no, I'm like very different from. But I want to include it because I think it's like very part of my like whole journey, and like pretending it didn't happen I think is worse.
I'm also curious, like, I feel like you and I talked about this, but like, how like you're like a self-proclaimed prude, but also like all of your art.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I literally don't know what it's about. I'm like really prudish. I get very uncomfortable when people like talk about sex stuff around me, and like, but I like here I am shoving it in everyone's fucking face, and I don't know what it's about. I think part of it's like trying to like push myself, because I think like ethically I do believe that we should be desensitized to sex, and like there shouldn't be a stigma around it. I don't think like virginity is an actual like. I mean, I think it's important. Like, there is a difference between life after you have. Like, I do know from personal experience that it is different once you start engaging in that. But like, I think it's part of it's like I know ethically that I want to be in a world where sex isn't stigmatized, so I try to put it in my art. But then I'm like when everyone was in there looking at it, I was like, oh god, I like just walked out. I was like, I can't fucking do this. It's so embarrassing. And I'm so. Thank you to my mom for being in Peru right now and not here, because that would suck. I love her, but oh my god.